Welcome to Arcade 92's January walkthrough video. I am going to walk through every arcade machine that we have here in the arcade so you guys can see our most recent titles. We try to do this about once a month, and we do cycle machines in and out because there's about 110 games here, but we actually have a lot more. And as you can tell, you just saw some games that are, from the 80s and from the 90s, but also some esports, some gaming that is available today. So we are a full spectrum of the entire gaming industry, whether it be the history of gaming or be what is available today. So we are also a full bar, so you can enjoy a beverage of your choice, let's say, while you're living some nostalgia on some retro video games. So let's get this started. Let's go through the lineup. I'm going to start off with the foundation of the gaming industry here. So we are Arcade 92. We are inspired by the 90s. But as you're about to see, we have a ton of games here from the 80s because the 80s really set the foundation for everything that was going to happen in the 90s and the gaming industry that we have today. So I'm going to go through each title and get you guys excited to come into Arcade 92 and Flower Mound as soon as possible. So as you can see, we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but this one's kind of cool too because it is actually autographed by one of the original artists, co-founder of the comic book Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Miss Pac-Man Galaga 20-year reunion, Nintendo's Popeye, Joust, Play Choice 10. There's 10 different games on it, and right now it's running Contra. So, hope you remember the Konami code. Got Gorf. Oh, there's the Contra load screen for you. So we got Gorf, Phoenix, Frogger, Tapper. Everybody loves Tapper. Scramble, Pole Position, Red Baron, and Tron. And as you can tell, there's a lot of glare. We've got all the lights on, we've got all the windows open, so you guys can see all the games in here. So if you see some glares, don't worry about it. You'll be able to see the game just fine when you're here. The Simpsons, Punch-Out, Zaxxon, Karate Champ, Dig Dug, Centipede, Miss Pac-Man, two-player Tetris, one of my favorite games, Sinistar, Robotron, Tubin, Asteroids, and of course, Donkey Kong. Let's circle around here. We've got NFL Blitz 99, Cubert, Spy Hunter, Blasteroids, APB, Captain America and the Avengers, two-player version, Space Invaders, truly the game that started it all, Tempest, Donkey Kong 3, Galaga, Pac-Man, Super Mario Brothers, and one of my other favorites, Atari Star Wars. We've also got NBA Jam Tournament Edition. And then, okay, so a big focus here of games from the 90s. So we've got Smash TV, Narc, Street Fighter 2, so this is Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but right now Marvel vs. Capcom 1 is in it. So number 2 is actually out on repair right now. We've got Tekken Tag, Killer Instincts 2, and Killer Instincts 1. And then a beautiful lineup of Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, Mortal Kombat 2, and the original Mortal Kombat. Alright, so like I said, we've got a full bar here as well. So make sure you grab yourself a drink. We've got about 16 beers on tap, and we've got a pretty robust lineup as well. One of our big, our niche for our bar, our specialty per se, is signature cocktails. We've got 21 signature cocktails, all inspired by the gaming industry. So make sure you try every one of those, but maybe not all at once. So let's do our pinball lineup. We've got Jurassic Park, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Godzilla, Foo Fighters, Guardians of the Galaxy, and let's pause on Guardians of the Galaxy for a moment because it's not going to be here too much longer. We're getting, we cycle these games out as well, and Guardians will be heading out and Jaws will be moving in soon. Black Knight, 007, Iron Maiden, Star Wars, and the, not including Jaws, most recent by Stern is Venom. So we've got a pretty robust lineup of pinball machines all ready for you. We've got X-Men over here. And also we've got a Super Chex as well. So if you ever played one of these, it is a lot of fun. So, all right, so what you're about to see now, we've actually got more games to show you, but I'll just do a quick pan over here. We have an Esports lounge. And basically all these games, we've got 18 different gaming stations, and they are all connected together. So you can actually play with the person sitting right next to you. So to give you some examples, we've got Minecraft Legends, Fortnite, Halo Infinite, Overcooked 2, Hot Wheels, Mortal Kombat 11, Among Us, Call of Duty, and the cool thing is we've even got some retro games going over here. This is Sonic 2, Sonic and Tails, Fall Guys, Fortnite, another retro one, Double Dragon. You can play that 2-player, back from the original Nintendo. Again, Rocket League, Tetris 99, Super Mario Kart, the original Super Mario Kart from the Super Nintendo, Street Fighter V, and Overwatch 2. So again, that's just a small sampling of all the games that we actually have. Those are just what happen to be on the screens right now. But you can literally sit right next to your friend in one of these chairs and link into the same game together and have a great time. Okay, now let's go over here. We've got our Japanese rhythm games. We've got Dance Dance Revolution, which is a must-to-have. We've also got Sound Voltex. Specifically, it's Exceed Gear. And we've also got Future Tom Tom. All right, so let me swing you around here. We've got some gun games. The Aliens Extermination, right by Aliens Armageddon. And then this is a great aspect we have too. So like I said, we've got games from 40 years ago, but also we've got modern gaming as well. So we've got Halo Fireteam Raven. So we've come a long way from Space Invaders to have a game that looks like this. But this is what your more modern arcade games look like. So, but remember, all this is set to $12.99 and it's free play. You could literally play through this entire game, and it's a fun game. I'm really impressed with Halo Fireteam Raven. And it may not feel like it, but here's Jurassic Park. Is the same kind of environmental style game. It's a beast. It's big, but end of the day, this game was released 8 years ago. So it's wild to think that this is slowly but surely becoming a retro game itself. And then one more of our gun games is Terminator 4, Terminator Salvation. All right, so let's cruise around here again. As you can see, we have plenty of seating, place for you to grab a bite to eat. We've got a full bar as well as full kitchen. All right, we've got Guitar Hero, Classic, and then also, again, modern gaming is Cruisin' Blast. But again, we're looking at a release date of 2016. So, this bad boy is almost 10 years old now. They're getting there. So, but these guys are linked. You can literally play it together. And then on the same concept here, we've got around the corner here, Superbikes. So Superbikes play head-to-head. Now this one is much more recent. This is a new release here. So, like I said, generally speaking, we are a retro arcade, but we do have some newer modern elements as well. Because we want to be a multi-generational gaming experience. So come play, have that nostalgic experience, but bring your family too. Bring the kiddos. They'll enjoy it. Killer Queen. We love this game. This is the world's first 10-player game. You could play it with as little as 2 players, but it's designed and at its best if you have 10 players at a time. It's a super fun game. If you've ever played the game Joust, it's very, very similar to that. All right, let's go move away from modern stuff and get back into those nostalgic good feelings here. We've also got the original Nintendo Entertainment System, the original Super Nintendo, and the original Sega Genesis. And this one's very exciting too, the Atari 2600. So right now we got Pitfall in there. Got a couple other games as well we're wanting to add to this library. But those are authentic Atari 2600 cartridges that work in the new 2600 Plus. So if that doesn't give you a nostalgic feeling, I don't know what does. So, okay. And then again, we got just, more of the same thing, just so lots of people can play all at once. So NES, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo again, and NES. Now, one thing we are doing is we're going to be adding here very soon a a micro PC, because one of the big things that happened in the 90s was also the emergence of PC games, such as like the original Doom, the original Wolfenstein. We're going to be bringing those in very soon as well. Okay, so let me show you one more thing that we're super excited about. So again, another quick look at the Esports Lounge. 18 gaming stations for you to enjoy. So we're going to go over here because I want to show you one more thing. Again, we have lots of seating, but we also have our party room. So let me take you into the party room real quick and show you what is in the party room. So we've got, in the party room, we've got 5 consoles to play. So this would be a private room that you can get all for yourself. So this is, we got 2 Nintendo Switches. We've also got 2 Xboxes in here as well. And a PlayStation 4 as well. And we've also got a golden tea. So this would be great if you want to do like a corporate event, if you want to do a birthday party. But this is kind of overall what the room looks like here. So seating for, what is that, for 24 could fit in here pretty comfortably. So great for any kind of private events or, you know, birthday parties, adults, for kiddos, for corporate events, whichever you'd like to do. All right, so let's go back out of the party room. But that is everything. So come check it out. Come to Arcade 92. Again, this is our Flower Mound location. We'll be doing a video on our McKinney location here soon as well. Arcade 92, it's time to play again.